Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel, your trusted space for staying strong, healthy, and full of life after 55. I'm so glad you're here because today we're talking about something incredibly important, your heart health. Now, we all know exercise is one of the best things you can do for your body. It keeps muscles strong, bones healthy, and the mind sharp. But here's the thing, not all exercises are good for you, especially as we get older. In fact, some common moves can quietly put dangerous strain on your heart and joints, increasing the risk of injury or even a cardiac event. And I'm not sharing this to scare you. I'm sharing it because I care, and I want you to keep moving in ways that keep you safe, not put you at risk. Why certain exercises can be risky for seniors. As we age, the heart muscle naturally becomes a little stiffer, blood vessels lose flexibility, and recovery time after intense activity gets longer. That means high-strain or high-impact movements can overload the cardiovascular system, especially if you have high blood pressure, a history of heart problems, or you've been inactive for a while. Even if you feel fine during these exercises, they can cause hidden stress, spikes in blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, or tiny artery damage that builds up over time. The good news? Once you know which exercises to avoid, you can easily swap them for safer, heart-friendly alternatives that still keep you strong, fit, and independent. Dangerous exercise number 1. Heavy barbell, back squats. Squats themselves? Fantastic. They help you stand up from chairs, climb stairs, and keep your legs strong for everyday life. But the heavy barbell back squat, with a large amount of weight resting on your shoulders, can be risky for older adults. Here's why. When you load a heavy barbell on your back, you're not just challenging your legs. You're also causing big spikes in blood pressure and forcing your heart to work much harder in a short burst. For some, that sudden cardiovascular demand can lead to dizziness, breathlessness, or even dangerous heart rhythm changes. A safer swap. Try bodyweight squats, chair squats, or goblet squats with a light dumbbell. You'll still strengthen your thighs, hips, and core without pushing your heart into the danger zone. Dangerous exercise number 2. High-intensity sprint intervals, especially on treadmills. Sprints are great for young athletes. But for many older adults, that explosive, all-out effort can send your heart rate soaring into unsafe territory, especially if you haven't been training consistently. These sudden bursts can trigger irregular heartbeats or cause sharp spikes in blood pressure. On a treadmill, the risk goes up even more. If you lose balance or can't slow it down quickly, a dangerous fall can happen in seconds. A safer swap. Try brisk walking or moderate cycling intervals. Go slightly faster for 30 to 60 seconds, then slow down for 2 to 3 minutes. You'll still challenge your heart, but in a controlled way that keeps it strong without shocking it into overdrive. Dangerous exercise number 3. Overhead. Heavy presses, military press, or push press. Lifting weights above your head might look simple, but when you do it with heavy loads, especially while standing, it can cause a dangerous spike in blood pressure. Here's why. When your arms go above heart level, your cardiovascular system has to work harder to pump blood upward, and adding heavy weight amplifies the strain. For older adults, particularly those with hypertension or heart disease, this can lead to dizziness, blurred vision, or even fainting. A safer swap. Choose light dumbbell shoulder presses while seated, or use resistance bands anchored below shoulder height. These options still build strength, shoulders and upper back muscles, without pushing your heart into the red zone. Dangerous exercise number 4. Long, intense boot camp-style classes. Group classes can be fantastic. They give you community, energy, and motivation. But those high-intensity boot camp workouts where you're jumping, sprinting, and lifting with barely any rest, they can keep your heart under constant strain for 30, 40, even 60 minutes straight. The issue is the combo: explosive movements, minimal recovery, and the pressure to keep up. That mix can lead to overexertion and dehydration, both of which are risky for your heart health. Better alternative. Try low-impact circuit classes or gentle interval training built for older adults. They still challenge you, but let you work at your own pace, with plenty of recovery time in between moves. Dangerous exercise number 5. Sit-ups and crunches. Done incorrectly, here's one you might not expect: the traditional sit-up. While it's not typically a cardio move, the way many older adults perform sit-ups, with jerky pulling motions and holding their breath, can create a sudden spike in blood pressure and put unnecessary strain on the heart. On top of that, sit-ups often strain the neck and lower back, which can lead to pain or injury over time. A safer swap. Try seated knee lifts, standing side bends, or gentle core tightening exercises. These still strengthen your abdominal muscles while keeping your posture supported and your breathing steady, protecting both your heart and your spine. Okay, we've gone through the 5 exercises that can quietly put dangerous strain on your heart. But here's the thing. Protecting your heart isn't only about avoiding risky workouts. It's also about fueling it the right way. And that starts with what you eat every single day. Coming up next, we'll uncover some common foods that quietly damage aging bodies. And I'll share delicious, heart-friendly swaps you can start using right away. Trust me, this next part might just surprise you. And it could make a huge difference in your energy, weight, and overall heart health. Common foods that silently damage aging bodies. All right, friends. You've heard me say it before. Food can be your greatest medicine, or your slowest poison. After 55, the foods we choose matter more than ever, because certain everyday staples can quietly cause inflammation, stiffen arteries, and weaken the immune system, even if they look healthy on the surface. Let's break down the biggest offenders, and I'll give you delicious, heart-loving swaps for each one. Silent damager number 1. Sugary breakfast cereals. Those colorful, crunchy flakes or puffs you've been enjoying for decades? Sure, they may be fortified with vitamins, but they're also loaded with added sugars and refined carbs. That combination causes a blood sugar spike followed by a crash, leaving you tired, hungry, and more likely to overeat later in the day. Over time, this blood sugar roller coaster can lead to insulin resistance, a major risk factor for both type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Better choice. Swap them out for steel-cut oats, Greek yogurt with berries, or a veggie-packed omelet. These options keep your blood sugar stable, fuel your morning, and give you steady energy all day long. Silent damager number 2. Processed meats. Bacon, hot dogs, deli meats. Sure, they taste good, but they're loaded with sodium, nitrates, and unhealthy fats. These can raise your blood pressure, harm the lining of your blood vessels, and increase the risk of a heart attack. Research shows that even small, regular amounts of processed meat are linked to a higher risk of cardiovascular disease. Better choice. Choose fresh poultry, fish, or plant-based proteins like lentils and chickpeas. You'll get plenty of protein without the heart-harming chemicals. Silent damager number 3. Margarine and fake heart-healthy spreads. For years, margarine was marketed as the better choice over butter. But many brands are packed with trans fats, which are extremely harmful to your arteries. Even those labeled trans fat-free can hide artificial additives and oxidized oils that drive inflammation. Better choice. Reach for extra virgin olive oil, avocado, or small amounts of grass-fed butter. These natural fats nourish your brain and protect your heart, without the chemical baggage. Silent damager number 4. Sugary drinks, healthy, fruit juices. This one might surprise you. Even 100% fruit juice can be a problem as we age. Why? Because once the fiber is removed, you're left with a concentrated hit of natural sugar that spikes blood glucose almost as quickly as soda. And sodas or sweetened teas, they're even worse, often packing more sugar than your body can handle at once. This overload fuels inflammation, raises triglycerides, and puts extra strain on your heart. Better choice. Opt for water infused with lemon, cucumber, or berries, or sip on unsweetened herbal tea. If you do have fruit juice, keep the portion small and pair it with high-fiber foods to help slow sugar absorption. Silent damager number 5. White bread, refined flour products. White bread, pastries, crackers. They might seem light and easy to digest, but that's part of the problem. These refined grains are stripped of fiber and nutrients, which means they quickly turn into sugar in your bloodstream. Over time, this rapid sugar release can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and clogged arteries. And sadly, many older adults lean on these soft foods when chewing becomes more difficult. Better choice. Opt for 100% whole grain bread, or even better, sprouted grain bread. They digest more slowly, help keep blood sugar steady, and provide more vitamins and minerals for overall health. The best daily foods for a strong heart, stable blood sugar. When you start removing the silent damagers, it's equally important to bring in foods that actively repair, protect, and strengthen your body. Think of it as swapping out old, crumbling bricks for strong, brand-new ones that will hold you up for years to come. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These are like nature's multivitamin. They're rich in vitamin K to help keep your arteries flexible, magnesium to support healthy blood pressure, and fiber to keep your blood sugar stable. How to use them. Add a handful to scrambled eggs or omelets. Stir into soups and stews right before serving. Make a quick side salad with olive oil and lemon juice. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. These are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, shown to reduce inflammation, protect a healthy heart rhythm, and even sharpen brain function. How to use them. Bake salmon with a squeeze of lemon for dinner. Top whole grain crackers with canned sardines for a quick, nutrient-rich snack. Toss mackerel into a simple salad with olive oil dressing. Beans, lentils. These are a senior's best friend, loaded with plant-based protein, full of fiber, and easy on blood sugar. Research shows that eating beans several times a week may lower heart disease risk by nearly 20%. How to use them. Make a hearty lentil soup. Add black beans to fresh salads. Blend chickpeas into creamy hummus for a healthy spread. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Berries are little antioxidant powerhouses. They combat inflammation, improve blood vessel health, and offer natural sweetness without the sharp blood sugar spikes. They're also loaded with vitamin C to support your immune system. How to use them. Sprinkle over oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Blend into smoothies. Enjoy a small bowl as a healthy dessert. If you had to choose just one healthy fat, this is it. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with heart-protective monounsaturated fats and polyphenols. Studies link it to lower risk of heart attacks, strokes, and even better brain health as we age. How to use it. Drizzle over salads or roasted vegetables. Use as a bread dip with herbs. Finish soups with a light splash for extra flavor. ChatGPT said 5. Extra virgin olive oil. If there's one healthy fat to keep in your kitchen, it's extra virgin olive oil. It's rich in heart-protective monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, and research links it to lower risks of heart attacks, strokes, and even improved brain health with age. How to use it. Drizzle over salads or roasted vegetables. Use as a bread dip with herbs. Add a light splash to finish soups for extra flavor. Your heart-healthy daily routine. All right, friends, let's put everything together into a simple day plan that keeps your heart strong, your blood sugar steady, and your body energized. Morning hydration. First, start your day with a glass of warm water with lemon to support digestion and rehydrate after sleep. Gentle movement. Spend 5-10 minutes stretching or walking slowly to wake up your muscles and get your blood flowing. Breakfast. Oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of walnuts. green tea or black coffee without added sugar. Mid-morning snack, a handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds, or Greek yogurt with a light drizzle of honey. Why? Helps maintain steady energy until lunch and reduces the likelihood of overeating later. Lunch, grilled salmon or chickpeas for protein. A large salad with spinach, olive oil, and a variety of colorful vegetables. A small serving of brown rice or quinoa for long-lasting energy. Afternoon. Take a 10 to 15-minute walk to help regulate blood sugar and boost mood. Sip water or herbal tea to stay hydrated. Dinner. Keep it light and easy to digest. Steamed vegetables, a small portion of lentils or tofu, and a drizzle of olive oil. Avoid heavy carbs late at night to support better sleep and stable blood sugar. Before bed, stretch or practice deep breathing to relax your body. Enjoy a small cup of chamomile tea to promote restful sleep. Friends, if today's tips helped you, please give this video a thumbs up. It's one of the best ways to help more seniors like you discover our channel. And if you haven't yet, hit that red subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you'll never miss a new video about staying healthy, strong, and happy after 55. Remember, your health is your greatest wealth, and together we're making it last a lifetime. Until next time, take care of your heart, be kind to your body, and I'll see you in the next video.